ready.
From the Pizzaronis Gym in Carbondale, Adams Cable Sports presents a Lackawanna League Division non-league matchup as the Forest City Lady Foresters will take on the Carbondale area Chargerettes, all brought to you today by Adams Cable Service, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street in Childs, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. And your starting lineups are brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store. Alongside Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick from Frankie Carl Productions, and Kyle Kemmerer in the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Great to have you with us today as the Lady Foresters and the Carbondale area Chargerettes will go head-to-head here at the Pizzaronis Gym in Carbondale. For the Lady Foresters, they defeated Blue Ridge on Thursday by the score of 40-13, and the Carbondale area Chargerettes last played on Monday, January 15th. They defeated Lakeland by the score of 50-32. But the Chargerettes, Glenn, they will be playing with heavy hearts here today as head coach Will Reckless lost his dad, and he will not be here at the game today. Dan Totsky and Mike Tallarico will take over the coaching duties here for the Chargerettes this afternoon.
Yeah, that's a tough situation for Will. Yeah, his father was a young man, 60-some years old. You figure you'd be around forever, you know. But I just came back from a family funeral myself, Steve. So you know what it is, what it's all about. But otherwise, Carbondale still has to go out and play the game. You know, they have to play the game. They got two capable guys running the show today, and we have a team. We have two teams that are kind of like mirror each other, struggling a little bit to put points on the board. And when they do, or when their scorers score, they come up with a couple wins. But I think it's all going to be about who gets the better shots and how much defense they play.
And our condolences go out to Will Reckless and his family. The Carbondale area Chargerettes overall with a record of 2 wins and 8 losses in Division III. They are 1 win and 3 losses. And the Lady Foresters overall at 3-7 in Division IV, record of 2 wins and 2 losses. So we're set for basketball here at the Pizzaronis Gym. This will be the first game of a doubleheader coming up at about 2:30 this afternoon. The boys will take to the floor as the Foresters and the Chargers will battle.
Well, yeah, that's always a good game to do. Good rivalry. Friends, coaches are friends. They you always want to come out of this game with the W, so you can have bragging rights until the next one, of course. So, but Forest City has loaded up with a couple of players that didn't play in the Finan tournament, so they'd be a little bit stronger. They started to win some games here just the last couple of weeks.
Now we'll talk about that in the pregame show in game number 2 here this afternoon of the doubleheader. We will go to a break, and when we return, more pregame highlights on today's Lackawanna League Division III, Division IV girls basketball matchup between the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name-brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son.
where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
All days. And now the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale presents the starting lineups for today's game between Carbondale and Forest City. The Roselle annual winter clearance event is now underway with incredible savings up to 40% on all remaining winter apparel to make way for the latest in spring fashion. Roselle offers an extensive selection of school uniforms for Carbondale area, Lakeland, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Valley View, and Mid-Valley. They also provide prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. Will you be attending a wedding, a high school prom, or a special occasion? Let the experience of Sam Kalura provide you with a look that complements your style in a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. For unsurpassed quality, style, and value, you can always rely on Roselle Department Store. Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Forest City Lady Foresters and the Carbondale area Chargerettes here on Adams Cable Channel 7. And now here at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale, we are going to turn things over to public address announcer Tom Evans for your starting lineups for today's game.
Tonight's starters for the visiting Forest City Lady Foresters. Number 11, Maggie Kovalevsky. Number 12, Emily Kelleher. Number 14, Erin Irvin. Number 31, Skylar Portman. And number 35, Mackenzie Hartman. The Lady Foresters are coached by Mike Corwright and assisted by Amanda Sina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your Carbondale area Chargerettes. Number 35, Samantha Artone. Number 23, Caitlin Savage. Number 10, Maddie Kelly. Number 3, Christina Caracciolo. And number 2, Amelia Zizera. The Chargerettes are coached by Will Reckless and assisted by Danny Totsky and Mike Tallarico. Tonight's officials are Bill Morrell, Dennis Mishko, and Joe Bronski. At this time, will everyone please stand and take a moment of silence as we mourn the loss of Coach Reckless' father. Coach Reckless and his family are in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you. Now, Christina Caracciolo will be performing our national anthem.
Beautiful voice of Christina Caracciolo with our national anthem, and we're set for high school basketball, the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes here on Adams Cable. So here we go as the Chargerettes and the Lady Foresters will go head-to-head, and some final instructions from Dan Totsky and, of course, Mike Tallarico assisting, and Mike Courtwright for the Lady Foresters, as both teams will come to the center court circle for the opening tip-off.
I think this game's going to be predicated on who plays the better defense, Steve, and with the struggling that they have offensively, who the team that is more patient and gets the good selective shots.
Caitlin Savage is in the center court circle for the Chargerettes along with Skylar Fortner, and here we go with today's ball game as the Lady Foresters will win the opening tip and Mackenzie Hartman will set it up. She's a 5'5" senior guard and averaging almost 12 points a ball game.
Wow, turnover.
And
Just got a little lax. Just got a little lax. Just
on the first possession.
Yeah. Just got a little lax, looking to see what was available and see what kind of defense they were playing. Looks like Forest City was going to extend their zone and try to trap on the wings.
And a long pass that will be saved, and it goes into a crowd, and the Lady Foresters will come up with it. Hartman wants to go right to the basket. Now we'll pull it back outside, and she'll get it back. And Hartman thought about a three, dishes off. Near side, jump shot by Kelleher is off the mark, and it's rebounded by the Chargerettes as they go in transition with Kelly setting it up. And Zazera will fire the pass near side, loose ball, and Carbondale gets it back. Artone goes to the basket, misfires, and it is Zazera going back inside, and Carbondale goes up with the shot, and they draw the foul. So we're scoreless with just about 1 minute gone by. Erin Urban whistled for her first personal foul and the team's first, as Caitlin Savage, the 6-foot senior on the stripe, shooting at 71% this year from the free throw line, misses the second, and the ball is rebounded by Erin Urban of the Lady Foresters. And here they come the other way.
Carbondale in their 1-2-2 zone. Looks like they put a little bit of pressure on Hartman. They don't want her to get going here too quickly.
Kelleher, the sophomore, will give it up to Maggie Kovaleski. And from the right corner, the shot is good by Hartman. And the Lady Foresters take a 2-0 lead over the Chargerettes.
You're going to have to know where she is all the time on the court. She is a pretty good shooter.
As the Chargerettes go to work in their half-court offense, and there's a ball tipped away, still loose. The Chargerettes will keep the possession as Zazera will control it now. Beautiful bounce pass down on the baseline, and off the drive, firing up the shot is Kelly. And she was fouled. She will go to the stripe with Carbondale area trailing 2-0. And we will wait for the official word on the foul, as Kelly is on the free throw line, shooting at 47% this year and converts. 2-1 ball game. Personal foul is called on Skylar Fortner, her first and the team's second. Maddie Kelly, a 5'8" senior, has scored 35 points this season, and the second free throw toss is perfect. We're tied at 2, the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes.
A little full court 2-2-1 zone press. Just try to slow Forest City down. They don't want to get behind them. If you get behind them.
And the pressure is paying off right now. And we have a timeout call by the Lady Foresters. With 6:06 remaining in the first quarter, we're tied at 2, Carbondale and Forest City on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how, folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
After a Lady Forester timeout, we're tied at 2, the Chargerettes and the Lady Foresters, with 6:06 to play here in quarter number 1 at the Pete Taronis Gym. Great to have you with us tonight as they go inside. Lady Foresters with the basketball. They misfire, and coming the other way, Zazera will set it up for the Chargerettes. As Zazera will go with the left-hand dribble coming near side, and they're going to have to reset the offense. In the corner, Savage. Wide open look for Caracciolo. Off the mark. Kelly with the save. Great job. And they try to bounce it along the baseline. Knocked away by the Lady Foresters. Chargerette basketball with 5:33 to play first quarter.
Well, it looks like Forest City's having the one girl chase the ball. It seems that way. If you just be patient with that, wherever she leaves should be wide open. If she's going to continue to chase the ball all over the place.
Kelly on the inbound to Artone. She misfired, and coming the other way, Hartman with the right-hand layup. Got it. And the Lady Foresters take a 4-2 advantage. Now the Chargerettes in some traffic. Some pretty good defense right now by the Lady Foresters. Knocked away, and the Chargerettes will inbound the basketball at center court.
Carbondale looks a little lax with the handling of the basketball in the backcourt. They've got to tighten that up. They've had about 3 or 4 kicked away already.
Chargerettes having some trouble getting the ball in. Finally, they find Caracciolo. Now Zazera from downtown, a little bit long. Ball is tipped around. Players battle for it. Lady Foresters have it in transition. And coming the other way, Madeline Baylor with a spin move. 4-2, the Lady Foresters with under 5 to play first quarter. And a pass inside, knocked away.
Good
some
defense
good
by
defense.
Artone now. She's got to get in front of her like that.
And Caracciolo, right-hand dribble, will give it up, and they throw it away. A little bit of miscommunication on the near side. And the Lady Foresters will inbound the basketball and bring it the length of the court with 4:37 remaining here in quarter number 1.
Again, seems like Carbondale just struggling bringing the ball up the court. He's got to just relax, bring the ball up, and hit the open person.
Trying to get it in the lane. The Lady Foresters almost lost it. Players battle for it now. Who wants it? Carbondale comes up with it. And it will be Kelly taking control for the Chargerettes. As they work it around the perimeter, Dina Mancuso had the basketball, goes out of bounds, and Lady Foresters will control.
Shot is open over there. You just got to get someone to make it. Just be patient moving the ball around the perimeter and look inside. Now the 2-2-1 press, just to slow Forest City down. But see, if you throw the ball over the top like that, you got a problem. They get behind that zone, they're in trouble.
Baylor with a pass into Fortner. Her shot was off the mark. 4-2, the Lady Foresters. As they come the other way, Zazera gives it in the corner to Mancuso. Her shot won't fall. Ball goes out of bounds, and Carbondale will have the possession.
You know, they're settling for the 3. Constantly settling for the 3. Maybe they just put a little pressure, go to the basket a little bit, and maybe you could find that person underneath all alone.
Inbound pass to Zazera, knocked away. Lady Foresters will take control off the turnover. Forest City now with a 4-2 advantage and the basketball. They'll face some pressure as they try to work the ball across the center court line. And they do it with ease. Baylor has the basketball looking inside. They were trying to get a cut to the basket, looking for Fortner.
From the opposite side. She was there, but there was good hustle on Maddie Kelly's part to get down there and knock that away. And that's what it's all about, hustling back when you get beat.
And right now, the
There's
Lady
the shooter.
Foresters
There's
with
the shooter.
Hartman wide open. Two-pointer. 6-2, the Lady Foresters with 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Again, you have to know where she is.
And off the turnover, here come the Lady Foresters in transition right to the basket. Kovaleski had it knocked away. I believe we might have a foul called on the Chargerettes. Amelia Zazera called for the personal foul, her first and the team's first. And the free throw is off the mark by Maggie Kovaleski, the 5'5 junior. Very good free throw shooter, Glenn, converting on 3 of 4 coming into this game. And as a team, the Lady Foresters shooting at 48%, 2 in a row, rim out for Maggie Kovaleski. But the Lady Foresters, no damage done as they will keep the basketball as Hartman will drive. Shot was off the mark, rebounded by Carbondale area and Caracciolo. Outlet pass to Zazera. Here come the Chargerettes on the run. They'll go baseline. Loose ball, players battling for it. And the Lady Foresters fighting for it. It looked like we were going to have a jump ball there for a moment, but a foul was called.
Well, she grabbed the ball in 33. I don't have a 33.
I believe Sarah Tallarico might be 33. Is it for Carbondale?
Yeah.
Sarah Tallarico, I believe, is wearing 33.
Okay, I hit wrong. Okay. That's quick. 2 quick fouls.
Tallarico picks up her
In
second.
in 5 seconds. Wow.
That happens.
You can't reach. You can't reach at half. You can't reach at half.
And we have a break in the action here at the Pete Cherones Gym. 2:47 to play in the first. Lady Foresters up 6-2 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Back in Carbondale for girls high school basketball, Lady Foresters, Carbondale area Chargerettes. 6-2 your score. The Lady Foresters lead it. Timeout on the court. And we'll get back to more action coming up in game 2 of our doubleheader today. Boys action between the Foresters and the Chargers.
Steve, I guess we have an injury report on Mr. Bucklaw. He has some little fracture down in the ankle area.
Yeah, he's on crutches.
Yeah, he's done.
It's
He
going to be a
told
while.
me he's done for the year. That's a
too bad.
shame. Yeah, he came down a little awkward on someone's leg, and what are you going to do? Nothing you can do about that.
Lady Foresters lose it. Chargerettes in transition. Here they come on the run. They'll go baseline as Kelly fires up a shot and draws the foul. She'll go to the stripe. Let's wait for the official word. Madeline Baylor whistled for the personal foul, her first, team's third. Kelly on the stripe for the Chargerettes.
Nice shot, nice follow through, good form.
3-point game, 6-3 as the Chargerettes trail. And Kelly will have another free throw toss on the way. Chargerettes at 61% from the stripe this year. 2 in a row for Maddie Kelly, the 5'8 senior guard. And the Chargerettes narrow the deficit to 2 points. They trail 6-4.
We got Carbondale changed their defense. They're in a man-to-man.
And a reach-in will be called, I believe, on Dina Mancuso.
That's a silly foul. There's no reason to have to reach. Just slide with the girl, and as she's going across, as long as she doesn't beat you off the dribble, you're fine.
First personal foul on Mancuso, team's fourth, as Hartman will give it up to Kovaleski off the drive with the right hand and uses the glass for a deuce and ties the game at 6. Let's check that. It's an 8-4 Forester lead.
That was good for Carbondale, but not going to happen.
As the Lady Foresters coming the other way turn it over and bounce passing underneath. That's a picture-perfect pass to Artone, who answers, and it's 8-6.
And a nice place to be at the end of that good pass.
Well, how about that? Kovaleski and Artone both using the glass. That is something that you don't see too often, but it does pay dividends. 8-6 your score. Chargerettes in transition. They go to the basket, come up short, and they turn over the basketball. Lost it And the Lady Foresters will bring it the length of the court.
Good offensive rebound, but she stepped on the line as she tried to dribble out of from underneath the basket. Good hustle, though.
8-6, Lady Foresters lead it as we near 1 minute remaining here in the first quarter of play. And Hartman pivots.
That should
nice
be a
move.
double dribble. You can't stop and dribble the ball to the floor and then dribble it again.
Off the back iron, Zazera has it for the Chargerettes. She wants to go coast to coast, splits a couple of defenders and scores, and now ties the game.
Well, that was a nice crossover she had there. Good, strong move to the basket.
Good ball game thus far as we're tied at 8, the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes. Fortner, high post, on the run, and a foul. Skylar Fortner, the 5'10 senior, will be on the stripe for the Lady Foresters. And the personal foul is called on Maddie Kelly, her first.
Last foul was on Maddie Kelly, her first, team's fifth.
Skylar Fortner with the right-hand flip off the front iron, and Fortner gets it back to keep the possession for the Lady Foresters. Good hustle out on the floor this afternoon as Kovaleski will fire up a shot from downtown. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Chargerettes will have the possession.
Now you got 34 seconds. Take your time. Get a good shot. You can, after your slow start in the first quarter, you could come up with the lead just before that, just at the end of the quarter.
Final 28 seconds of quarter number 1.
No need to force the ball in, though. Foul.
Foul called on the Lady Foresters. We'll wait for the word from the scorer's table. Urban whistled for her second personal foul. Team's fourth. 22 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time for the Chargerettes as Caracciolo drives to the basket and draws the foul.
I don't know if that's a good move. Kill the clock. You know, you can kill the clock, and doesn't give them an opportunity to score at the end of the quarter. But you pick up a foul. That's a second on Fortner too. So they have two people with two fouls.
Caracciolo converts on the free throw as the Chargerettes take a 1-point advantage, 9-8. Amelia Zazera, 5'8 senior guard for the Chargerettes. And the ball is rebounded by Fortner. Opportunity now for the Lady Foresters with 14 seconds on the clock, quarter number 1. Hartman with a left-hand dribble. Hartman in traffic. They get it inside to Kelleher. Shot was rejected. Ball goes out of bounds. Chargerette basketball with 3 seconds left.
Good recovery by Samantha Artun to come over and block that shot because she was open.
Zazera firing the pass into Artone. They get it over to Kelly at the buzzer.
Oh.
Off the mark, and that will bring us to an end of quarter number 1 here in today's battle between the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes as the Chargerettes lead it 9-8 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsgo.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
9-8 as we get set for quarter number 2 here at the Pete Turonis Gym. From the corner, shot is off the mark by our niece. And Carbondale area tangled up, jump ball. Lady Foresters will have the possession.
Well, there's a freshman coming in out there, and they say she's a pretty good shooter, but she just needs a little bit of experience. Well, if you have that shot right there, don't be afraid to take it. Got to impress the coach somewhere along the line, don't you?
Well, she has scored 11 points thus far this season, and a bright future here at Carbondale area. As the Lady Foresters go to work, Urban loses the basketball. Players battle for it. It's still loose. Who wants it? We have another jump ball. Chargerettes will win this one. As players were battling all over the floor.
Jump ball call. Chargerettes take over the possession.
And the Chargerettes will face some pressure as they inbound the basketball. Good job to get the ball in play. And Caracciolo now will bounce past it on the far side to Mancuso. Mancuso had it taken away by Mackenzie Hartman on the run as the Lady Foresters are down by 1. Hartman will bring it back outside and reset it. They'll go in the corner. This is a jump shot by Kelleher.
Block.
Partially blocked. They'll work it back outside. Urban will fire it to Kovaleski in traffic. Kovaleski will pivot. Urban with an open look. Didn't get it to fall. Rebound goes to Zazera. Here come the Chargerettes, leading by 1, 9-8. Spin move by Zazera. Caracciolo dishing off, and a traveling violation called on the Chargerettes.
Deanna Mancuso, a little bit too much in a hurry to get going there. She took the step first, then put the ball to the floor, which is obviously a travel.
Now the Lady Foresters go to work. They
Good
get
block.
it into Kovaleski. Shot was partially blocked. Players battle for it. They'll have to reset it, and Hartman will take a look and survey the defense of Carbondale area. Hartman right to the basket in traffic, draws the foul.
Again, she is the scorer. You have to stop her, make her give the ball up.
Mackenzie Hartman on the stripe for the Lady Foresters, 5'5" senior. Calmly converts the free throw. And we're tied at 9, the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes. Mike Courtright coaching the Lady Foresters in his first year, taking over for John Duffy, who spent 2 years as the head coach of the Lady Foresters. 2 in a row for Mackenzie Hartman, and Forest City leads 10-9. They get the ball back and a traveling violation, and they turn it right back over. Now on the inbound, Carbondale area will get the ball into Kelly. Kelly will face pressure, go along the far sideline. Kelly across midcourt. Good job handling the basketball. They try to bounce it into Savage. And Chargerettes turn it over and commit the foul. 6 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in the first half. 10-9. Lady Foresters lead it.
9-9 in turnover, so it's a sloppy game, but it's a close game.
Caitlin Savage called for that last personal. That's her first and the team's 7th, as both teams will walk the length of the court. And the Lady Foresters with the free throw, and it's good. Have to go to the roster here, Glenn.
Is that 25?
Yes,
Katie,
it is.
Katie Keller.
Katie Keller wearing number 25, misses the second. 1 of 2 now from the line. 11-9 your score. Lady Foresters, baseline shot. Goes up by Zazera, won't fall. And the Lady Foresters win the rebound. Forest City having a lot of trouble after they get the rebound, getting it out in transition. And this is Hartman on the run, bouncing it off the glass, misses. And Zazera comes out of the pack with the basketball.
She had a lot of rebounds for a little girl. That's fair. She's a hustler.
Beautiful pass inside underneath the basket. Chargerettes don't score, but they'll go back to the stripe as Caitlin Savage will be on the free throw line. And personal foul, I believe, will be called on Keller of the Lady Foresters. Caitlin Savage converts for the Chargerettes as they trail now by 1, 10-11. 5.5 to play here in the first half. Boys action coming up in game number 2 as we are now tied at 11. The Chargerettes and the Lady Foresters. Game number 2, Forest City Boys and the Carbondale area Chargers will go head-to-head. Hartman. Intercepted pass. Good job defensively by Carbondale area. Right to the basket is Artone, knocked away. As we're tied at 11.
Good hustle on the part of Forest City to knock that away because she was leading the pack all the way down the floor.
Tallarico to inbound the basketball to a wide open Kelly. Maddie Kelly misfires. Chargerettes keep it going. Beautiful bounce pass into Tallarico. They'll go back outside to Cesara for a deuce. 13-11 your score. The Chargerettes lead the Lady Foresters with 5 minutes to play in the first half. A loop pass inside to Keller. Ball's knocked away. Lady Foresters turn it over. Now the Chargerettes looking to inbound the basketball and trying to protect a 2-point lead. And they throw it away. Intercepted by Urban. Coming the other way, and Mackenzie Hartman will give it up. Crossover and a shot that won't fall for the Lady Foresters. Bella Pleska in the lineup for the Lady Foresters, wearing number 41.
Kelly goes to the line for 2 free tries.
Maddie Kelly, 5'8" senior, back on the stripe for Carbondale area. 4:27 remaining in the first half. Yeah, we'll check the numbers on Maddie Kelly in the free throw shooting thus far for the Chargerettes as Kelly got the roll.
5 for 5.
It's a good deal when you're shooting. That could win games for you, right?
That could certainly.
How many times did you win games with good free throw shooting?
You certainly
do. If you don't have a good, solid night shooting from the floor, I mean,
free throws are big, yeah.
14-11, Chargerettes as Kelly will have another free throw toss on the way. Perfect.
You know, if you saw the paper this morning, the game that Coach Bianchi took over the most wins from Julius Brzezowski from Forest City, obviously. They had a lousy first half, but they were like 7 for 8 from the foul line that kept them in the game.
That's what can keep you close. As Kovaleski will pivot in the corner, tries to give it up to Hartman, and the ball is knocked away, and Chargerettes will have the possession, leading 15-11. Congratulations to Ken Bianchi on career win number 758.
Wow, that's a lot of time in the gym.
Yeah, 40 years. He started in 1967, I believe.
Yeah, Kenny, I tell you, he's been around a long time, and he is a masterful coach.
Well, you talk about two great ones, Julius Brzezowski and Ken Bianchi. Wow. Julius Brzezowski spent 42 years in the gymnasiums at Waymart, Milford, Mountain View, and Forest City, and
every school from every county up here. But he was a great one.
On the run, this is Hartman missing the shot, and a foul on the Lady Foresters. First personal on Bella Pleska, the 5'5" freshman from the Lady Foresters. And the 8th team foul Bonus situation for the Chargerettes as Amelia Zazera is on the stripe, and she is a very good free throw shooter. And misses. Chargerettes keep it going. They get the rebound. Zazera thought about a three-point shot, couldn't pull the trigger. And they work it back outside. Zazera, nice pass. Turnaround shot wouldn't fall for Savage. In transition, Lady Foresters on the run. Pleska will give it up to Hartman. Hartman off a screen, boxed in. There's a pass intercepted. Great anticipation by Mancuso. She read that early, Glenn, and made the cut, went right to the ball.
Well,
that's something you can't teach.
No, yeah, that's instinct, and if you can do that, there's a place for you to play on any team, whether you can score or not, because that comes right from here, right from the heart, Steve.
So it's 15-11. The Chargerettes leading the Lady Foresters with 3:16 remaining here in the first half of today's ball game. I'd like to thank all of the great sponsors who make high school basketball possible. Your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Glenn Garth, a great staff for all of your automotive supplies. By the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling. Thanks to Tom Spall and his staff for supporting high school sports. Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. And Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. And, of course, Sam and the great staff at the Roselle Department Store listening into today's game. Sam, thank you very much for your support as the Foresters get tangled up with the Chargerettes and a jump ball. Lady Foresters will have the possession.
Carbondale's trying to dribble through that press. All they have to do is just reverse the ball and move the ball and get it to the middle and then turn and go. Real simple, just go slow, find out where the gaps are.
From the corner, Pleska knocks down a shot. And with 2:59 remaining, it's 15-13 as the Lady Foresters answer with a deuce. From the corner, off a screen, this shot is off the mark by Caracciolo, rebounded by the freshman, Bella Pleska, wearing number 41. Glenn, she looked like she has a bright future.
A nice shot from the corner, wide open, good pass.
Right inside to Fortner. Fortner draws a crowd into Kovaleski, and a reach-in is called on the Chargerettes.
That's the third foul on Maddie Kelly.
Kelly picks up her third.
Third personal foul, so for Dan Totsky, he has some decisions to make right now. And he'll go to his bench as the free throw is off the mark, and the Chargerettes come up with it. Zazera in transition. Beautiful pass down to Artone for two. Samantha Artone scores for Carbondale, and they now lead 17-13. Kenzie Hartman will give it up to Kovaleski, and a jump ball this time. The Chargerettes will have the possession.
Entering the contest for the Chargerettes, number 12, Olivia Chavon.
Olivia Chavon, the 5'7" freshman, will come into the lineup. Savage is on the bench with 3 personal fouls. Chargerettes go to work. They go baseline and fire up the shot. It's an air ball. Hartman battling for it. Chargerettes get it back outside. This shot won't fall for Mancuso. And in transition, the Lady Foresters in some traffic. Hartman will take over. Right to the basket. The layup got it. And Mackenzie Hartman scores for the Lady Foresters. It's a 2-point game, 17-15. Might have a mismatch on this end of the court now, and a wide open baseline shot won't fall for Chavon. Ball goes out of bounds, and with 1:34 remaining, Chargerettes will inbound the basketball.
Well, we have a good game going here. It's a lot of turnovers, though, Steve, and a little sloppy play. It's got to be straightened out at halftime.
Yeah, sometimes you just need maybe a couple of quarters of basketball to get back into the swing of things if you're a team like the Chargerettes, as they will come back outside off the steal. Beautiful pass. And they work it around the perimeter from downtown. Caracciolo short. Rebound Pleska for the Lady Foresters, and Zazera steals it, goes up with the shot. Ball is loose. Chargerettes will keep the possession. Chargerettes might be a little rusty because they're not in that natural routine where you have a game on Monday,
Well,
you have a game on Thursday. You missed a game, so it's been a little bit longer week. And for the Lady Foresters, they played on Thursday. So they should be in a little more of a natural routine, but you get the days off in between, no practices.
That's the killer.
That's
the killer. Yeah, when
no school, no practice, and
that
no
is
game.
the killer. You just have to get yourself in a situation. I used to always like when I was coaching to get my team down here a day of a game on a Saturday to try to make it as close to routine as possible as a school day.
And Kovaleski had the rebound, jump ball. Chargerettes win this one. It's their possession with 1:04 remaining in the first half.
We used to get them down at noon, get on the bus at 4, going up to Wallenpaupack or someplace back in the day. Those cold.
Yeah, at least if you get in the gym and
walk
have a shoot around,
walk.
You feel a little more comfortable.
Just get up.
Right. Long three-point shot won't fall for Mancuso as the ball goes out of bounds, and the Lady Foresters will have possession of the basketball with under 1 minute to play in the first half, trailing 17-15. Bella Pleska will give it up to Hartman, and Hartman will survey the Chargerette defense. Kovaleski to Pleska in the corner, air ball, out of bounds. Chargerettes will have it. And here they come. They'll break the press.
No,
Cross midcourt. Savage to the basket. Short on the layup. And Hartman out of the pack with the basketball. Pleska now wants to run the floor. Puts on the brakes. Kicks it back outside. Hartman, nice move. Off the drive. Fouled on the play. 17 seconds remaining here in the first half. A little bit more warmer, Glenn. Going to be a nice weekend. Well, it's good to see some sunshine for a change and warmer temperatures as Hartman is on the stripe.
Well,
did that ice melt off of your porch yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It doesn't get the sun till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the problem.
Yeah, that might.
It's coming though.
Might take a few months. 2 in a row for Hartman. 17-17 ball game. The Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes.
I this morning, just before I came down here, I took the ice chopper and I was scraping. It was coming off. It'll be gone by tomorrow. Not the porch. I'm not so sure about the porch.
Yeah, the carpet will be gone tomorrow, right? You have carpeting on the porch.
Yeah, we're not chopping the carpeting. My wife will chop me.
Final 5 seconds of the first half. Chargerettes with the basketball. Zazera at the buzzer. Ball goes out of bounds, and that will bring us to the end of the first half of today's Lackawanna League Division III, Division IV girls basketball matchup between the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes as we are tied at 17 here on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how, Napa know-how. Napa know-how, Napa know-how.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
As the Lady Foresters inbound the basketball to start quarter number 3 with Mackenzie Hartman running the offense here. Kovaleski had an open look and almost lost it. Hartman will control. Nice spin move. Thought about a 3. Just couldn't pull the trigger. Looked inside. Ball's loose. Players battle for it. Jump ball. And the Chargerettes will have it. Tied at 17 as Maddie Kelly.
What do we got? A 1-2-1-1 press?
We'll put the ball in play along the baseline. Kelly having some trouble getting it in. Ball's tipped, and Kovaleski gets it off the tip and scores, and the Lady Foresters lead it 19-17. So the defense pays dividends for Mike Courtright and his ball club. On the fast break, Carbondale had it knocked away.
Boy, you couldn't ask for anything better.
That's perfect.
A tip ball right underneath the basket. Lay it up. See you later.
As the Chargerettes will inbound it. And they get it into Caracciolo, who lost it. And the Lady Foresters almost come up with it. Yes, they do. They get it to Hartman. Hartman on the fast break to Kovaleski, knocked away. Maggie, good job, good hustle trying to go for the save, but stepped out of bounds. And Lady Foresters, let's check this now.
Well,
Carbondale will inbound the basketball.
Well, Steve, we talked about stopping the turnovers. We didn't play a minute, and there's 2 on each team already. So it's going to be one of those games.
Caracciolo inbounds it. Kelly, good pass. Look at this picture. Perfect pass to Savage. And the follow-up, can they finish? The ball will go out of bounds. Chargerettes will keep it.
That was picture perfect. Is right. They without dribbling the ball more than once or twice, just to get around the person. They passed the ball down the court and had a shot at the basket. But it was a good defensive effort by Forest City to come back and stop the shot.
Here's baseline drive by Zazera, and the pull-up misses, and they'll get it back. Kelly, long shot, won't fall. Good save by Zazera. Ball's tipped and goes out of bounds. Lady Foresters touched it last.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
Good hustle by both ball clubs. Samantha Artone will come out of the lineup for a break, and Tallarico will replace her in the Chargerette lineup. Kelly now to Tallarico. Off the switch, Zazera. Lady Foresters lead it 19-17. 6.5 to play, third quarter. They go inside to Kelly, knocked away. Chargerettes will keep it.
You know, the last 3 times Carbondale got the ball inside the paint, they had beaten Forest City, but Forest City each time recovered and knocked the ball away. Good hustle, good defense.
Kelly to inbound the basketball. Looking. They get it in. Kelly will get it back.
Get it out of that corner. You're going to be
double
trapped
teamed
in there.
in some traffic. Flip it back outside. There's a ball tipped. Kovaleski will go on the break. Kovaleski with the layup. Missed. Battle for the ball. Traveling violation. Lady Foresters will have the basketball off the turnover, leading by 2. And they get the ball in play. Kovaleski gives it up. Keller off the drive in traffic. We're going to have another jump ball, and the Chargerettes will have the possession.
Jump ball call. Chargerettes take over. Checking in for the Chargerettes, number 24, Dina Mancuso.
Dina Mancuso, the freshman, checks in for Carbondale area wearing number 24.
Get to the middle.
2-point ball game. Mancuso has the basketball. In transition, lost it. Traveling violation on the Lady Foresters as Emily Keller had the basketball. Glenn couldn't put the brakes on.
Well,
took a step.
That was a tough one. Oh, all of a sudden there it is, and you're ready to run right into the wall.
Yeah. Caitlin Savage putting the ball in play. And Zazera will give it up to Caracciolo. Caracciolo double teamed, needs help. Zazera in the corner, ball tipped. Kept going by Caracciolo. And Mancuso fires up the shot, won't fall. Another jump ball. Lady Foresters will have the basketball with 5:40 to play. Third quarter, up by 2, 19-17.
Checking in for the Foresters, number 22, Madeline Baylor.
Madeline Baylor, 5'6" sophomore, inbounding the basketball.
Open
Quick
underneath.
down-court pass, Urban inside, Fortner. Was there a foul or traveling? Traveling,
wow.
Wait a minute, traveling violation on the Lady Foresters.
Well,
Wasn't sure, Glenn. Looked at the official on the far
well,
side, and he had
I mean, that's a good thing
Yeah.
to do. That's a good thing to do. Look at each other. Make one person make calls. You have 2 different things where you're going, you know. But that looked like a trip to me.
Checking in, number 12, Emily Keller.
Baylor whistled for the second personal foul, the first team foul for the Lady Foresters. And there's another foul. 19-17 as things have really slowed down from a scoring standpoint as the Lady Foresters hold a 2-point advantage over the Chargerettes with 5:22 remaining. Third quarter. Forest City with a long outside shot by Hartman, off the mark, rolls out of bounds, and the Chargerettes will bring the ball the length of the court. And we have a busy week and a half, Glenn, as we
we're
doubleheader here today. We will be at Forest City coming up on Wednesday for the Susquehanna girls and the Lady Foresters.
Well, that's That's a rivalry that just occurred in the last couple of years, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they had the playoff games here the last year.
Yeah, they were
Susquehanna
battling for titles.
and that's a daughter of one of our former girl standouts, Dawn Owens' daughter, Mackenzie, is a decent player for Susquehanna the last couple of years. She's just a young kid too. I think she's only a sophomore.
And then Friday, January 26th, we will go to Lakeland for the Lady Chiefs and the Western Wayne Lady Wildcats. We'll have that ball game.
Oh, that's Natalie Winters against Amanda Vitsikovich. We got some good ones. Yeah, they're very good friends. That should be a beauty.
Yeah. Natalie coached Amanda, I believe, right? At Forest City, did she?
I don't think so.
No?
They both played together down in Westchester.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I think. Well, I don't remember which one graduated first, but the one went down first, and then the other one came down the second year. I think Amanda might have been out of school first, but I could be wrong on that.
4:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Break in the action with the Lady Foresters leading it 19-17 here on Adams Cable High School basketball.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how, folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Mancuso called for the personal foul, her second, team's third. And
There's
the
a
inbound
trap.
pass
There's
goes
a
to
trap.
Pleska.
Got to recover quickly.
And the Lady Foresters work it around the perimeter. Kovaleski gives it up. Pleska off the drive to Hartman. She'll fire up the shot. Won't fall. Tipped around. Touched last by the Lady Foresters. Chargerette basketball.
Chargerettes take over the possession.
Yep. You have to find Mackenzie Hartman. You got to be careful where she is. You got to know where she is all the time.
Beautiful pass. This will be Mancuso with a long-range shot that misses. Battle for the ball. Good hustle by both ball clubs.
Fouls on 35, Hartman.
Kenzie Hartman with her first personal foul. Team's second. 19-17 your score. Lady Foresters with the lead. Chargerettes inbound the basketball. And Cesara will work near side. Kelly drives, fires it up, out of bounds.
Did that go behind? That go from behind the basket from the shot, or was that tipped up there? I don't know.
Let's go to Nick Homick in the video replay.
I know it didn't come down on this side of the backboard.
And it's Maggie Kovaleski, 5'5" junior.
Maggie Kovaleski, daughter of Judy Gardis.
Sitting right across the way.
Another excellent basketball player for Carbondale.
State title team back in 1977.
Speaking of looking up at the wall, looking at the girls' scoring leaders for Carbondale, there's Natalie Winters up there with 1887. She had one heck of a career at Carbondale.
She sure did. Beautiful inside shot by Skylar Fortner for the Lady Foresters to increase their lead to 21-17. Chargerettes go to work now. They've been shut out thus far here in quarter number 3. And in transition, a whistle and a foul. Well, Natalie Winters, 1,468 points, and she played from 2003 to 2007.
Yeah, she was an excellent player, a really good player for Carbondale. She was smooth, and she was a slasher and good shooter.
Loose ball, and here comes Carbondale on the fast break. They had a big opportunity and just couldn't make it happen.
No,
pass was just had a little bit too much on it. With the Lady Foresters up by 4, 21-17. Under 2.5 to play in the third. Pass, wide open look, and Baylor missed it. Tried to bank it off the glass. They go back up. Kowaleski uses the glass and scores.
Right place at the right time.
23-17. Forest City.
We're going to need a timeout for Carbondale here.
Outside shot from the corner, no good. Put back, won't fall. Savage with some strong glass work for the Chargerettes. Wow. Another follow-up is no good by Carbondale. Jump ball. And I believe the Lady Foresters might have the possession.
That was a little bump there on that drive to the basket.
No foul call.
No foul called at all. You know, they're calling a lot of ticky-tack things. Then you let something like that go, and she's making a strong move to the basket.
23-17, Lady Foresters with Mackenzie Hartman running the point guard position. Nice spin move. Hartman drives to the basket and a foul.
Same thing there. Same thing down there. No call. Takes you right out of the game.
Mancuso, I believe. Dina Mancuso. Well, let's check that. That is on Caracciolo. That's her first and the team's fifth as Hartman converts on the free throw. 24-17. And Mackenzie Hartman at 61% this year from the stripe. And the 5'5 senior misses the second free throw. Timeout is called, I believe, by Forest City with 1:39 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll go to a break with the Lady Foresters leading 24-17 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
We're back at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale for high school basketball. Lackawanna League Division III, Division IV matchup, a non-league game between the Lady Foresters and the Chargerettes. 24-17 your score. The Lady Foresters lead it with 1:39 to play here in the third quarter. Doubleheader here in Carbondale today. Game number 2, the Foresters and the Chargers. We'll have it for you here on Adams Cable. And, okay, players have to get organized.
Somebody tried to sneak on the court, didn't she? That Samantha Artone sneak out there a little bit? Try to play the 2-2-2 zone.
Yeah, the 2-2-2. I heard that somewhere before. I don't know where. I'll think about
shoot
that
the ball.
Shoot
the ball.
Cesaro will bring it back outside. And the ball goes out of bounds in front of the Carbondale bench.
Or you could play the pyramid zone, the 1-2-3.
This will force Carbondale to inbound the basketball.
Carbondale, they haven't put any points on the board yet this quarter.
They need a bucket. The Go inside in the paint. Back out they go. Wide open look by Kelly, and she breaks the ice with a minute left. 24-19. First basket of the third quarter for the Chargerettes. Pleska will give it up on the right side.
Wide open down the middle.
And they throw it away. Big opportunity for Carbondale, and Amelia Zazera to the basket with the left hand. A little too strong. Ball goes out of bounds. Great save by the Forest Hartman.
See, that's where I'm not a fan of, because you're coming from the left side, you shoot with the left hand. If you're going to shoot with you're leading the way down the court, shoot it with your strong hand. Now, there's going to be a time where you might have to shoot it with your left hand if the defender's going to stop it.
Right.
But
another jump ball. Chargerettes will have it. In other words, what you're saying, Glenn, is you go to the basketball,
strong.
Take it to the glass, and use the hand you feel comfortable with.
And make it.
Right. In the event of a defender right on you that has a chance to possibly block it, then you might switch to the left hand.
Sure, there's going to be a time. You need to know how to use that left hand, but
when to use it.
When to use it, yes. If you're going to go strong, go strong.
Bella Pleska whistled for her second personal and the team's third. Maddie Kelly along the baseline to put the ball in play. Kelly looking, gets it in. Artone will kick it back outside. Kelly misfires. Ball's rebounded by Savage.
Put it back up.
And they work it back outside. Amelia Zazera with an open look and scores for the Chargerettes. Lead is back down to 3, 24-21. Final 10 seconds.
You know who's got it. Now you have to watch her.
8 seconds on the clock. Hartman will give it up. Left side, Hartman, long three at the buzzer. Won't fall. The putback, no good. Now we'll bring an end to quarter number 3 here at the Pete Taronis Gym in Carbondale, with the Lady Foresters leading the Chargerettes 24-21 on Adams Cable High School Basketball.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
And there's a battle for the ball. It goes out of bounds, and the Lady Foresters, let's check this, they will keep the possession. As Maggie Kovaleski will put the ball in play, she gets it back. Beautiful pass inside. Fortner for 2.
Too easy. Too easy.
Pinpoint passing.
No rotation over from the other side on Carbondale's zone.
Now some pressure by the Lady Foresters, and Maddie Kelly in transition in the paint. They work it back outside, and an open look by Zazera misses. Put back won't fall. And Kovaleski had the basketball. And a reach-in is called on the Chargerettes. Amelia Zazera in foul trouble with her 4th personal. 26-21 your score, just about a minute gone by here in the 4th quarter of play in Carbondale. Great to have you on board today for Adams Cable High School basketball. Trying to get the ball into Fortner. It was tipped, and the Chargerettes will have the basketball coming the other way.
See, Carbondale's not getting in the gaps to get the shots off against Forest City zone.
From the corners, Zazera with an air ball into the hands of Hartman. And in transition, here come the Lady Foresters. And we have a timeout called by Forest City, leading 26-21 on Adams Cable High School basketball.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Steve, I think when Carbondale's coming down against Forest City's zone, they're coming down straight up on the person that's playing them, so it's easy for someone to guard them. If you to beat a zone, I always like to put somebody on the high post, somebody on the low post, let that person run the baseline. But get in the gap where that person that's in the middle has got to make a decision who's gonna take the ball and then reverse the ball from the person that throws you to reverse it back to them. Usually they're wide open.
And that gives you more options.
Sure, absolutely.
Long shot for three. Mancuso off the mark. And the Lady Foresters will have the basketball with 6:40 to play. Now Kovaleski, double teamed, and off the steal. Tallarico going to the basket. Misses and draws the foul. So, Glenn, we have a long game here this afternoon. It's already 2:15.
Well,
6.5 to play here in the fourth.
You have a ton of fouls, and you have a ton of turnovers, which every time that happens, the clock stops.
A personal foul was called, by the way, on Keller, and that is her first, team's fourth. Tallarico misses two off the back iron. Hartman with the rebound. And in transition, Lady Foresters, every time Hartman gets the basketball, boy, she draws a crowd. Kovaleski gets the ball, will dish it off near side. And Hartman with an open look. Off the back iron into the hands of Mancuso. Here she comes in transition, running the fast break. Mancuso gives it up. And this shot is off the glass for a deuce by Sarah Tallarico. And it's a three-point game, 26-23. Now Mackenzie Hartman, who had 12 first-half points, will survey the Chargerette defense.
He only has one this half.
Well, that's the big difference right now. There's a loose ball, and Hartman with the quick hand will keep it going.
Good move, crossover move.
Beautiful move, and
move,
the deuce.
Good assist. That looked picture perfect.
They went right into Urban for the deuce, 28-23. Now the Chargerettes with plenty of time on the clock. 5:25 remaining in the fourth. They trail 28-23. Cesaro will bring it back out and reset it.
Give it to her on the foul line. It's wide open.
This is Kelly, baseline shot, air ball, and Hartman right there.
Awful lot of air balls in this game. Awful lot. Either that means that they're not balanced when they're shooting, or they're just rushing the shot.
Emily Keller will give it up. And the Lady Foresters, they need a little bit more movement in their offense.
Yes,
Glenn.
they do, yeah.
A lot of times you see when they get the basketball, they'll be holding it. That draws the crowd.
Well,
and that's why you have so many jump balls.
Well, you look at the defense Carbondale's playing. They're playing a zone, and Forest City's dribbling right into the zone. We'll just pass it around the zone, and then kick it inside. Maybe kick it on the low block. They've hit the low block a couple times. They have some easy layups, Forest City. So they got to move the ball.
Sarah Tallarico checks out of the Chargerette lineup, and Caracciolo is back in with 4:42 remaining in the fourth. Tallarico picked up the personal foul. Hartman on the stripe and rattles it in. 29-23.
6 or 8 from the foul line for Hartman today.
Well, that's where you win basketball games.
Sure.
2 in a row for Mackenzie Hartman, shooting at 61% this year.
This is a nice, smooth shot. Nice follow through. It goes up there really nice.
It's ball intercepted by the Lady Foresters. Out to Hartman, and here they come. across the midcourt stripe. 7-point lead for Forest City. Kovaleski off a screen will look to give it up. Keller in the corner.
Now, Forest City, if you use your head here, every time down the court, just waste some time, be patient. Carbondale's not really coming out to put a lot of pressure on them, only when they go down on the wing, maybe.
Now that's what they're doing right now, and they almost lose it. Hartman off the drive.
Good move.
Nice shot off the back iron. The put back by Urban, off the mark, and the foul. Good
offensive rebound by Aaron Urban. It go to the line to shoot 2.
Cesara with her 5th personal foul. So Cesara is finished for the day. We'll check the numbers on Amelia Cesara.
She was 0 for 1 from the foul line. She had 3 field goals for 6 points.
She had 4 of those in the first half.
Yep.
Well, we'll check and see. As Aaron Urban will miss the free throw. So Caitlin Savage in the lineup for the Chargerettes, along with Samantha Artone, Maddie Kelly, Dina Mancuso.
You know, that's a big loss for Carbondale because she is their leading scorer.
And from the corner, that's a great shot by Samantha Artone. 31-25, the Chargerettes trail.
Now here comes the half-court trap.
Shot in the corner. Oh, ball was knocked away. Touched last by the Lady Foresters.
You see, now that's the point here is you don't have to steal the ball at half court. You make them do something they're not used to doing, even if it's underneath the basket. Now there, she went to the basket. The trap came and she kicked it out of bounds. So that's all you need. You just want to make them do something that they're not used to doing.
Dina Mancuso, great bounce pass, gets it back. Now players battle for the basketball. Who's got it? Was knocked away. Let's check the possession for you. With 3:28 remaining here in the fourth, Dan Totsky arguing the call. Not happy with it.
He's not happy. I think he thinks that Mackenzie Hartman, once she touched the ball, her foot was out of bounds a little bit when the ball was loose.
And Hartman will fire the pass to Urban.
Good hustle.
Knocked away.
Good hustle. By Deanna Mancuso. Good hustle.
31-25, the Lady Foresters lead it with 3:18 remaining here in the fourth over the Chargerettes. Hartman will inbound the ball to Kovaleski, who draws a crowd. Kovaleski with a left hand, pivots, looks for help. Fortner. They're going to try to take some time off the clock. They get it to Hartman on a cut to the basket in the deuce. Great pass, and it's 33-25, the Lady Foresters. Now the Chargerettes with some work to do right here with 2:52 to play in the fourth. Mancuso in some traffic, lost it. Hartman comes up with it. She's the one you want to have the basketball right now, Glenn, in her hands. And Hartman driving the baseline, knocked away, touched last by the Chargerettes.
Well, now if Forest City up 8 points and Carbondale not really putting a ton of pressure on, why not just bring it out, work the clock every time you come down the court, take 15, 20, 25 seconds off.
Yeah, clock management is going to be big here for the Lady Foresters as they work the ball out to Urban in traffic, needs help. Hartman, timeout called by Mike Courtwright. That's a good one.
He wants that one back because Hartman was
Hartman was on her way to a score.
Yep.
While we have the opportunity, we'll thank all of our fine sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Of course, Adams Cable Service, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Glenn Garth, and the great staff, always supporting your local high school events. Big thanks to the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center. Nobody does it like Beston's. They make your car look like it just came out of the showroom. So Take it to Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the great staff at Beston's. For all of your flooring needs and your first step to a beautiful home, stop by at Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street in Childs, and see Tom and Ronnie. They'll get you all set up. Now is the time to start taking a look at all the flooring in your home and get it all taken care of in the spring. Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street, Childs. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6, Mayfield. Thanks to Nick Cerniak and the great staff for their support. And, of course, as always, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Carbondale. And, of course, your starting lineups brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store. Sam and the great staff, I know they're tuned into the game here. So, Sam, we hope you're enjoying it here on Adams Cable, and thanks for all of your support. 33-25 Lady Foresters with 2.5 to play here in the fourth. And the Lady Foresters with the basketball on the inbound. We'll see if that timeout will pay dividends. And uh-oh, this is a foul called on the Lady Foresters. So they come out of the timeout, turn the ball over, and commit the personal foul.
Well, if I'm coming out of a timeout and I want someone that's going to shoot foul shots, I'm looking to get the ball to Mackenzie Hartman. And she's going to keep the ball as much as she can, as long as she can, unless Carbondale double teams and forces her to get rid of the ball.
Now Sarah Tallarico comes out of the Chargerette lineup. Kelly on the inbound. Siobhan and company in the lineup for the Chargerettes. They'll work the ball to Siobhan, and she misses the outside shot. Battle for the ball. And a reach-in is called on the Lady Foresters. You're up by 8 right now, Glenn, and is it a good idea to just kind of maybe not attack the basketball? Kind of, you know.
You make them play. You don't want to sit back. You don't want to play not to lose. You want to play to win.
Long three,
and it's a Carbondale game where they're just struggling to put the ball in the basket, and it seems like the more they try to go to the basket, the more turnovers they're having. But
$1:59 to play here in the fourth quarter. 33-25 Lady Foresters. Ball rolls out of bounds.
See, they don't have. Carbondale never really had good spacing in this game today on the offense against the zone. You need to have some good spacing. Get some people in the gaps, and if you don't do that, you're going to have a hard time scoring against the zone.
Mackenzie Hartman gives it up. They'll push it back outside. Maggie Kovaleski with 1:41 left. Carbondale has to put some pressure on the Lady Foresters, and clock is on the side now of Forest City as they go inside to Skylar Fortner for the deuce.
And Skylar Fortner's basket is because of Mackenzie Hartman's good vision.
35-25 with 1:18 to play, fourth quarter. Gianna Arnice, the 5'9 freshman, will check in wearing number 30. Sarah Tallarico will inbound the basketball. And Chargerettes, with just about a minute left, turn it over. Here is Hartman. You're up by 10. You don't have to take it to the basket right here. You could buy some time, as Hartman does. Just give it up to Kovaleski. Kovaleski double teamed, and there's the reach in.
Well, if they're gonna go after the ball like that, just protect it, hold the ball strong, and just protect it, and eventually they're gonna probably reach in and foul you.
That will place Maggie Kovaleski on the free throw line. We'll check her numbers thus far, Glenn.
She has 6 points, 3 field goals, and she's now 1 for 4 from the foul line.
Total of 7 points on the afternoon for Maggie Kovaleski, 36-25. And Maggie hits 2. 37-25, Forest City with 55 seconds to play here in the fourth. Beautiful pass, inside they go. Tallarico lost it. Hartman comes up with it. Jump reach in, and a foul.
And that's the 5th, I believe, on Sarah Tallarico.
As both teams will walk the length of the court.
Oh, not on Sarah. Okay.
Maddie Kelly whistled for the personal. 10 team fouls on Carbondale, by the way, as Mackenzie Hartman is on the stripe with the Lady Foresters up 37-25. Yeah, let's check the numbers on Mackenzie Hartman. She's been the go-to person here today for the Lady Foresters, 38-25. Free throw shooting, Glenn, really paying dividends down the stretch.
I think she only missed one foul shot. I believe that was in the 3rd quarter. She's got one more coming. 7 for 8. 8 for 9.
And great afternoon for Mackenzie Hartman. Final 44 seconds.
And 5 field goals.
That's a great afternoon.
Yeah, that's a great any day.
Yeah. She just played a great game,
Yeah.
Glenn. She was all over the floor here this afternoon, protected the basketball, kept the offense running.
And when she did penetrate, she had her head up, and she hit 2 or 3 great passes to either Fortner or Pleska underneath.
And Tallarico has fouled out of the ball game for the Chargerettes.
There's the 5th one this time. Well, at this point, let the clock run out. There's no...
39-25, Lady Foresters, and Hartman gets the roll. I remember when this gym was open, Glenn, and the rims were tight.
Oh, and the floor was tough floor to play on.
Well,
there was a lot of sprained ankles on this floor.
Now you get the free throw. If you hit the front of the iron, you get that kind rim, you get that bounce.
Well, that's also because you're a good shooter too, and you get a nice follow through, and you get a nice spin. That has a lot to do with it.
41-25, Lady Foresters.
Got to shoot the ball, girls.
Final 9 seconds.
See, every time, just get the ball. The first thing they do, dribble.
Long outside shot is good at the buzzer by Gianna Arnice. And that will bring an end to today's girls matchup with the Lady Foresters victorious over the Chargerettes 41-28. Congratulations to Mike Courtwright on the victory, as overall the Lady Foresters improved to 4 wins and 7 losses. They are now 3-2 in Division 4, while the Carbondale area Chargerettes fall to 2-9 overall and 1-4 in Division 3. The Chargerettes will be back in action on January 22nd, taking on Riverside here at home, while the Lady Foresters will be home taking on Elk Lake on January 29th. So congratulations to the Lady Foresters on the 41-28 victory, and that is going to wrap it up here for Game 1 at the Pete Taronis Gym. Your final score, Forest City 41, Carbondale area 28. Coming up next, game number 2 between the Carbondale area Chargers and the Forest City Foresters. Today's game has been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Tonkin Auto Supply, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by Tom's Floor Shop, your first step to a beautiful home, Main Street Childs, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. And your starting lineups are presented today by the Roselle Department Store. Your final score once again, Forest City 41, Carbondale area 28. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.